on his first day with me, got into an elevator in the Capitol. And in that elevator, we were joined by Ilhan Omar. Well, it was just us three in there, and I looked over and I said, well, look at there, it's the Jihad Squad. Yeah. Dropping it and running, so we're good.
Well, that was Colorado Republican Lauren Boebert suggesting her colleague, Minneapolis Democrat Ilhan Omar, is a suicide bomber. Now, that clip of those Muslim comments, anti-Muslim comments, apparently, well, they went viral in late November. And now this week, Representative Ilhan Omar expects Speaker Nancy Pelosi to take action in Congress. But for more on this, we turn to our D.C. correspondent, Bofta Yimam. Good morning, Bofta. And I'd like to know, what kind of action are we talking about here, and how has the Democratic Party actually responded to this?
Good morning, Shannon. Good morning to everyone at home. Well, the Democratic leadership called it deeply concerning, and Representative Ilhan Omar has been calling on Boebert to be disciplined. Omar even says she never met Boebert in the elevator, as Boebert claims in the clip. Now, if it was up to Omar, she would want Boebert to be stripped of her committee assignments, and said House leadership should rebuke Boebert to send a clear message. Now, a day after the video was posted on Twitter, Congresswoman Boebert gave this apology, saying in part, "I apologize to anyone in the Muslim community I offended with my comment about Representative Omar. I have reached out to her office to speak with her directly." But the Congresswoman has declined to publicly apologize to Omar and instead went on Instagram to double down on her attacks. This happened after a call last Monday between the two of them, where Omar expected a direct apology, but instead, says Boebert, continued the rhetoric. Meanwhile, House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy said he's satisfied with Boebert's apology and has not hinted at any further action. Here's what Congresswoman Omar had to say about that.
McCarthy is a liar and a coward. He doesn't have the ability to condemn the kind of bigoted Islamophobia and anti-Muslim rhetoric that are being trafficked by a member of
Why doesn't he have the ability to do that?
Because this is who they are.
I think when somebody does something that is wrong, they apologize. Lauren Boebert apologized publicly and then picked up the phone, and it took a lot of effort. She wanted to meet personally. Denied the ability to meet personally. When she picked up the phone and she called Congresswoman Omar, she said, "I want to personally apologize to you." And that's what she did. I think in America, that's what we do, and then we move on the issues that need to take place.
Now, Representative Omar says she's received too many threatening voicemails to count, and said the kind of derogatory language used by the Congresswoman helps normalize anti-Muslim bigotry. And Shannon, the GOP has largely stayed silent on this matter. Some critics calling what was played out on Twitter that apology to the community that Congresswoman Boebert did say, calling it a sorry, not sorry kind of apology. Back to you.
And Bofta, have there been any prerequisites for something like this, and has anything been done in the past?
Well, we've seen them, just recently, another representative, Gosar, we saw that he was also stripped of committee assignments. There has been a long history, specifically with Congresswoman Boebert, of anti-Muslim rhetoric. Unfortunately, the GOP has continued not to condemn them, really leaving it up to the Democratic leadership to stand in and to say something and to pull some of their, committee assignments and those kinds of things. But largely, it's been something where we've seen this rhetoric pick up time and time again. And the scary part is, what will some of their followers and fans do? The big fear is something like January 6th, unfortunately, happening again, because you don't have folks who are standing up. And that is what Representative Omar is calling for.
All right. Thank you so much, Bofta, for that update live from Washington.